Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanita, and on this channel I talk about spirituality, the law of attraction, and personal development. Sometimes I also mix up a little mystery, conspiracy, and things like that here and there. So if you're into either one of those things, then join the beautiful family. So today we're going to discuss how long it takes to manifest your desire, depending on what kind of a desire it is, how you can speed up the process, and what you can do in order to get your desire by the exact time when you need it. So if you're interested in understanding the timeline of your desire and its manifestation better, then continue watching. But before we get into the video, I decided that I'm going to share with you guys another law of attraction success story that I found on the secret website. As I told you in my last video, I'm going to start each video with a little story from that website because it keeps you motivated, it keeps you inspired, and it keeps you believing in the law of attraction. It keeps your belief and faith working. And as we know, that's the most important part of the law of attraction. Also, do you guys like the whole little Adidas kind of a sporty kind of a thing? I wear a lot of sporty clothes, but girl, I rarely work out. So today's story is called Perfect Vision, and you can find it on the secret website. I'll link everything down below, and it's submitted by Muna. I really hope I'm saying her name correctly, and she's from New Delhi, India. So Muna tells us that she's from a regular middle-class family in India, and she has a bad eyesight, and her eyesight has always been a problem for her. So she really wanted to manifest a good eyesight, but instead of focusing on manifesting healing naturally, she wanted a surgery. She was determined to manifest that laser correction surgery that everyone's talking about nowadays. But the price of the surgery is just too expensive for a middle-class Indian family, so she never really was able to afford it. Her family would have never let her to. What happened is Muna started putting conscious effort into manifesting a perfect eyesight surgery. She decided that every single day she's going to dedicate some time to manifestation, and what she did is she listened to her favorite songs while envisioning herself having a perfect vision, which is actually super fun because this is what I do in order to manifest. This is my favorite way of visualizing, and you probably know that if you watch the visualization video. But anyway, Muna did it for a period of time, and then she took inspired action and decided to start educating her family little by little about this laser surgery. And guess what? Her family has become more and more okay with the idea of her having the surgery. However, the price was still too high for them to afford it. So what happens next is that she manifests a discount on the surgery, which is a huge enough of a discount for her to afford it. So that's how she gets it. That's how she gets her perfect vision. Isn't this inspiring, you guys? What I wanted to say real quick about the story is that she was always focused on manifesting this perfect vision through surgery. I do believe that we have the power to heal ourselves. We have the power to get our perfect vision without any surgery. Like in The Secret, the book, Rhonda Byrne actually shares with the reader that she manifested a perfect vision in 3 days, even though she was wearing glasses for like 10 years. So I totally believe that it's possible. But because this girl was so focused on manifesting the surgery, that's what she got. You know what I'm saying? If she was focused on manifesting perfect vision in itself without the surgery, if she was just focused on healing and feeling as if she's already seeing everything perfectly, then I believe that she would have been able to manifest perfect vision without any surgical involvement whatsoever. But yeah, the girl really wanted the surgery, and that's what she got, and it's a success story regardless. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today's video is about how long it's going to take you to manifest your desire, depending on the kind of desire you have. And let me just tell you, girl, when I first watched the movie The Secret, when I first found out about the law of attraction, when I first started diving into this spiritual world, I realized that my biggest question is, how long is it going to take me? How long is it going to take me to manifest $1 million? How long is it going to take me to manifest a boyfriend? How long is it going to take me to manifest a paycheck or whatever it is I wanted to manifest? I always wanted to be like, girl, tell me the exact amount of days, month, weeks, whatever it is, let me know, because it's gonna make things easier for me. However, that was back in the day when I was not really spiritually woke. I'm not calling myself enlightened by any means. I don't believe that I am, but I'm definitely more spiritually woke right now than I was back in the day when I was asking these questions. So now that I'm looking at it from the perspective of a more aware and conscious person, I understand that when you're so obsessed with asking how long it's going to take you to manifest something, that means you're fucking obsessing with your desire and its manifestation. That means that you're energetically attached to it, which equivalents to not receiving it in the end of the day. So if you are obsessed with how long it's going to take you to manifest this pimple to go away, or for your lips to look fuller, or for your body to look skinnier, or for your body to look fuller, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, if you're obsessing with how long it's going to take, then it's going to take forever, because you're still energetically attached to the outcome. When you know for sure that your desire is coming, and when you know for sure that your desire is coming soon, any day now, you wouldn't be worried, you wouldn't be tripping, you just know it's coming any day. Yeah, that's the first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about when it comes to wanting to know when your desire is going to manifest. I don't think it's wrong at all of the times. I think it's pretty okay, and it's in human nature to want to know the exact time, the exact place, but it is our ego's nature, not our soul's nature. For those of you guys who still want to be more specific in knowing when your desire is going to manifest, let me just give you one piece of advice. Let the universe know when you want the desire to manifest. That's all you need to do. It's a powerful law of attraction technique to not only plant your desire into the universe and wait for it, but to also let the universe know when you need it by. You are fully capable of and fully allowed to request a certain timeline of your manifestation from the universe. You have that creative power to tell the universe, I want to manifest $3 million by November 13th next year. That's absolutely okay, and your desire may come soon or may come on November 13th, but it will manifest by that date if you specify it and if you do all of the required law of attraction steps, like visualizing yourself having what you want, like acting as if, and like letting go of your desire. Let the universe know not only what you would like to receive, but also when you would like to receive, and make it so much easier for you. My advice on picking the date when your desire should manifest is don't be too realistic, so don't really lower your standard. Don't really say like in 15 million years I'm going to manifest the love of my life. Nah, like, why would you want to pick a date anyway then? The second thing, don't be too dramatic about it. Don't be too surrealistic to your current state of consciousness. Let me explain. So it's absolutely possible in this universe for anything you desire to happen. And it's possible for you to manifest $1 million next week. I guarantee you. But from your current state of consciousness, it may not be able to manifest by next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't really believe it, because you're not there on your spiritual journey, you wouldn't be able to manifest it, even though it's absolutely possible according to universal laws, simply because you don't fully believe in it. So don't pick too short of a timeline for your desire. If it's a big desire, if you want to manifest the coffee, you can manifest the coffee within 3 hours. That's absolutely fine. But if you're going for a bigger goal, if you're going for something dramatic, then allow yourself to have a kind of a more realistic but not too realistic of a timeline for your state of consciousness at that moment. So let's say if you wouldn't be able in any way to convince yourself that you can have that 1 million by next week, what you can do is you can say, I'll have that 1 million in 3 months. Ask yourself, does that sound realistic to me? It doesn't have to be like 100% realistic, because you're still going to put that law of attraction work on a daily basis to manifest it. But ask yourself, does that sound like something that I could convince myself to believe in, and then go ahead and do it? If that's still a little bit too short of a timeline, then go ahead and do 4 months and ask yourself that again. Remind yourself that you can do anything, and just ask yourself, will I be able to convince myself that I can have that in that period of time? That's all you need to ask. If you are able to convince your subconscious mind that this is the timeline that is realistic, that is believable, your desire is going to manifest. In one of the greatest law of attraction books of all time, and it's called Think and Grow Rich, the author tells a story of a man, and I don't remember the name of the man, but honestly, if you have not read this book, you must. This is like an absolute Bible to anyone who is into the law of attraction and who is into manifesting material wealth. In this book, there is a story of a guy who manifests $1 million in 1 week. Yep, you heard me right. That guy was able to manifest $1 million in 1 week. And here's what he did. So first and foremost, he made a decision. He needs $1 million in order to do his work, in order to have whatever the successful business or the idea that he had in his mind. He needed $1 million. So he already had the entire idea on what he's going to use it on. Now all he needed was the money. So he decided, I'm gonna manifest that money, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna give myself 1 week. So what he does is that he becomes inspired to write a speech on what he's gonna do with that money. And he understands that if someone with that money hears that speech within these 7 days of his speech giving, and maybe that person, that investor, will understand how valuable this project is and will decide to donate that money, to give that money to his cause. What he does is that he makes an appointment in a local church or library or somewhere like that where he's going to give the speech. And guess what, guys? He literally doesn't even know if anyone is going to show up to hear him speak, but he decides, I'm gonna give the speech for 7 days in a row and just see how it goes. Like, I feel inspired to do that, which is what inspired action is. He feels guided to do that, so he decides to do that. What is an actual probability of me going on the street and telling people that if I had $1 million, I'm going to donate it, say, to elephants and poor children? What if the actual probability in realistic life that someone's gonna give me that money? But that guy was able to make it happen, and he was able to make it happen less than 36 hours after his decision about this manifestation was made. The first day that he was giving that speech, some investor stood up in the very end of his speech and said, yo, what you're talking about here is really good, it's really valuable to my business, to me, to the people around, to you, so I'm gonna sponsor you. I know you may be thinking like, yo, maybe that guy knew a lot of investors, maybe that guy was just rotating in the circle where that seemed possible. But in reality, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that he believed in it and he attracted the right people to hear his speech. The right people, the right vehicle for his desire to manifest were able to come to his way because he believed in his desire so much. Another thing that I would like to add is that when you pick a timeline for your desire to manifest, try to not think about it, oh my god, my desire is so big, like I want to manifest $1 million, so it's going to take forever, or I only have a pimple, it's going to take 2 days. To the universe, it really doesn't matter. It literally does not matter to the universe whether you're trying to manifest $1,000 or $100 or $1 million. The importance or the significance of these numbers has been created by us and not by the universe. To the universe, it does not matter how much you're asking for as long as you can believe that you can have it. So if your dream is ginormous, if your dream is life-changing, don't be discouraged. It's not going to take you any more time than for any smaller dream, as long as you can convince your subconscious mind that you believe in it. I think this is it for me for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments if you tried this whole technique of letting the universe know exactly when you need your desire and whether it worked, whether there were any kind of bumps on your way, or whether you manifested things faster. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Namaste.